Hello everybody, welcome back to the Forest Job. Look at that. What a beautiful sight it is. We are now 28 games into the season and we're top on 60 points. 2 points clear of both Manchester clubs and 4 points clear of Liverpool. You knocked us out of the FA Cup. I don't think you're the ones that are going to have the last laugh here, Liverpool. Oh, what a absolutely brilliant season we're having so far. We've got highlights of a game against Manchester United coming up. I have purposely left us on this page so you can't see what the score was. What I will tell you is keep an eye out for Eddie Nketiah. He had a good game. Right, let's go over to the highlights right now and see what I'm talking about. So, as you could tell, an absolutely blinding performance by Eddie Nketiah, getting himself his first Nottingham Forest hat-trick. Absolutely superb from the young English striker. He really has come into his own now, and he's knocking on the door of ousting Hernandez as the first choice striker in this team. He started against Manchester United and he just absolutely ran them ragged. What a performance from the young lad. Today we've got a game against Bournemouth in the Premier League. It's going to be game 29 of the Premier League, and as I mentioned before, if we're still in with a chance of the Premier League title by the last 5 games of the season, we are probably going to end up going game for game through that run-in. Let's have a quick look at what that run-in would entail. While I'm doing that, I'd just like to invite everybody that enjoys this video to click on the like button. And also, you can subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. So check that out and do me a favour and like the video if you do enjoy it. Right, so here are the final 5 fixtures. The last day of the season, Watford, The game before that, Norwich City. The game before that, Manchester City. That is going to be a huge, huge game for us. They're all huge games, but when you're playing against one of your fellow title rivals, and I can't believe I'm talking in May of 2025 about Nottingham Forest being title rivals with Manchester City. They're all big games. Before that, we have West Brom, and before that, we have Aston Villa. So those are the 5 games that we are lined up to be playing at the end of the season. It is a very good chance at the moment that that is going to make up next week's content. Um, Today, of course, is going to be match day 20. Oh, match day 29. So tomorrow we'll probably skip a couple of games, get ourselves to, should we say, match day 32, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd then skip West Ham and get into the Aston Villa match next week. That seems like a plan. If things don't go wrong, that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Anyway, today's match, as we already know, is against Bournemouth. Let's have a look at who's going to be playing for us. Camavinga is not showing very good form at all. I'm going to play him though. I think he's important enough that we need him on the pitch wherever possible. Ait Nouri came in and played a couple of games for us, did very, very well. That being the case, I'm actually going to leave him in. I'm going to probably give Hadji a rest today. And yeah, that's going to do us. Now, do I play Nketiah ahead of Hernandez? I think I do. His dander's up. He's confident as all hell. And that's what you do with confidence players, is you keep playing them. So that's going to be the lineup against Bournemouth. And let's see whether we can get all 3 points today against what is a pretty decent outfit, a difficult team to play at the best of times, Bournemouth. They've got good players in their team, and don't let their real world position fool you. They've got a very good squad with very good players, and they can be a problem. We, of course, went up the same year as Bournemouth into the Premier League. They were the winners of the league that season with over 100 points, if I'm remembering correctly. That being said, we tend to do fairly well against them. We've had a run of decent results against Bournemouth, including the first year we were in the Premier League, as we watch the players just huddling, just telling everybody what they expect. Good team spirit among these players, which is exactly what I want to see, especially for a team that is potentially going to be challenging for the Premier League title. So Bournemouth have the ball here. They're shooting from right to left. Here's Morel. Plays it out to Hoover on the right-hand side. Wilson trying to win the ball back off of him and get a Forest attack underway. And that's a loose ball, cross-field ball, that will go out of play, and it will give Forest the ball back, and potentially now we can get started. Camavinga, who, again, not showing great form today, but he's got such good quality that I suspect he might be able to play through that. Just a little bit behind Zeyfouk there. Never mind. Camavinga to Busquets. Busquets into Wilson. Wilson wide for Ait Nouri. Back inside for Wilson. Oh, what's going on here? The players are not selecting properly. I could have had a goal there, I suspect. And unfortunately, the player selection, not good. As we try to put a cross in there, and Busquets wins the ball, but somehow Bournemouth win it back off of him. And now Lewis Cook, deep in midfield, plays it out to Hoover. Watermaid. Solanke. Cook. Out to Hoover. Good tackle from Oriol Busquets. Out to Zeyfouk. Back to Camavinga now. Plays it out to Ait Nouri. Inside to Wilson. Kloschek, Camavinga. Zefuk. Arcas making the run. Blocked off though. And it goes out for a throw-in to Nottingham Forest. Camavinga again. Over the top. Arcas looks to get a head onto it. Can't quite manage it. Wins the ball back though. Billing does a good job of winning it on the edge of his area, having originally given it away. And now Hoover again on the right-hand side to Chris Meffam. Meffam or Mepham? I've not heard his name spoken in commentary, so I don't know. I'm going to call him Mepham. Koch to Cook to Morel to Mepham. Played forward into Solanke. Wilson wins the ball. That's a dangerous pass. I don't know what he was thinking. I certainly didn't put enough power into the pass for him to be trying a pass like that. Here's Zefuk. Kloschek. No. The ball's too close to the Bournemouth player, and he's able to get his foot on it and get it away, and now they have it back in possession. And so far this feels like quite a boring match. Lloyd Kelly to Koch, back to Kelly. That's good from Worrell. Now Wilson bringing the ball forward. Kloschek. Kloschek still. Busquets. Wilson. Aït-Nouri looking for the low cross into the box. Couldn't find it. And Bournemouth again come away with the ball. Feels like things aren't really clicking today. As Camavinga bundles the Bournemouth player over. No foul given. That's a very good save by Newell. Had a feeling that the shot was coming. Well, it's 0-0 here at half-time. It's not been a very good game at all, unfortunately. I have the feeling I probably should have showed you the Manchester United match instead. Of course, if I'd done that, it probably wouldn't have been very good itself. So, half-time, 0-0, and Forest yet to have a shot. They must improve in this second half if they're going to get anything out of it. Goes without saying, you can't win matches if you don't take shots. Koch to Kelly, back to Koch. Lewis Cook now to Morel. Dan Gosling spreads it out right, wide right to Hoover. Wilson looking to win the ball off of his opposite number, but can't quite make the challenge stick. Oh, he's knocked off the ball, and Bournemouth have gone ahead here, to the shock of everyone in attendance. And Worrell was absolutely bodied off the ball there. We'll see in the replay, he just bounces off of Waltermard, sorry, not Wolfie. You watch this replay, he just bounces off of him. And Worrell is not a small man, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's a good goal, but I feel slightly aggrieved at the nature by which Worrell was made ineffective. Right, so everything to do here now. Wilson. Camavinga out to Zefuk. Into Kloschek. Back out to Zeyfouk. Kelly does a great job of intercepting the ball. And that's a foul on Zeyfouk. It will come back for a free kick for us. Billing, the captain, warned about his future conduct. Sliding tackle that he probably felt needed to be made, but felt a little bit unnecessary to me, if I'm honest. Right, here's Zeyfouk. Back out to Camavinga. Zeyfouk again. Into Wilson. What on earth was that? And what was that? I have no idea. I think, unfortunately, Camavinga is going to have to come off. He really isn't doing anything today at all. Playing particularly poorly, actually. Certainly by his standards. Here's Busquets. Into Wilson. That's a poor ball by Wilson, but we get away with it. Busquets again. Wilson. Looking to put it around the corner for Nketiah. Nketiah's been very quiet as well. Ploshek. Oh, it's a foul. Come on. Never a foul. Never, ever a foul. I'm sorry. It just isn't. Right, Camavinga going to have to come off. Harrington, the only player that can really play there unless we drop Arcas into midfield, which I think I might actually do, just so we can change things up front as well. Hernandez coming on alongside Nketiah, and they're going to play pretty much level pegging with each other. If we can get the ball up top, which we've really struggled to do, actually. Fair play to Bournemouth for packing the middle of the field and making it difficult for us to transition and progress in that final third. Salisu with the header, wins it well. See, the ball's just not getting to feet. And that's the issue. We need to get the ball up front a little bit quicker. That's poor. We got away with it, though. And that's poor. It's just not happening today. Again, it feels like there's an inconsistency. Like we were absolutely bouncing yesterday, or the last match against United, I should say. But today, despite the player ratings not being too different, we're just not playing anywhere near as well. No. We're going to end this game without a shot, aren't we? We're going to have to take one from long range if we're going to get one in. Worrell's really struggling today as well. Right, Nouri wins the tackle. Here's Arcas. You can see the sheer numbers that Bournemouth are committing to defence. It's making it very difficult, especially the fact that they're already 1-0 up means that they don't have to come forward and win the ball. They don't have to. Look at it. Look at it. Absolutely unbelievable. And then they win the ball and they can just run forward. And we can try and win it off of them, but they've got so many options wide. It does feel very much like letting them score that goal has consigned us to defeat straight away. They don't look like a team that really wants to come out and play. So frustrating. Press, boys, press! Right, Wilson wins the ball, and Nketiah now back to Wilson. He's going to struggle to keep hold of it with two men on him like this. Yep, there you go. He's lost it to Herver, and they've got it back, and all they have to do is keep possession. Oh, for God's sake. Just pass the ball to somebody in a red shirt. It's not difficult. That's all football is. Pass the ball to somebody in the same colour shirt as you and try to get it into a net. And again, the stutter is ridiculous. And the fact that we've got a penalty is just desserts, frankly. That stutter has cost us the chance to get the ball into the box. And the fact that it's resulted in a penalty to us, which frankly we don't deserve, I'm fine with it. Unfortunately, I've got a horrible feeling that this penalty will be saved. We'll just have to wait and see. Who's the best penalty taker? It is Wilson, apparently. Oof, I've got a horrible feeling about this. Right, Wilson on his trusty left foot. Rodriguez in goal. And it's away. It's 1-1. It'll be a point that Nottingham Forest take from this game tonight. We're 2 minutes into the 1 minute of added time. It's a very nicely taken penalty from Wilson. Goalkeeper going entirely the wrong direction. There we go. From looking like we weren't going to score at all, we've somehow managed to rescue a draw. Absolutely appalling. If we play like this for the rest of the season, we're getting nowhere near the Premier League trophy. We might even fall outside of the Champions League places. And so you'll probably find that we have one shot, yes, and that was the penalty. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Have to take your hats off to Bournemouth for their defensive strength throughout the game. They really did pack the box and get 2 banks of 3 and 5 in front of us. They did an excellent job of frustrating the attack. Really, it was on us to try and beat them. And after they got that goal, it was made even harder for us. Wilson with the Man of the Match award, and quite rightly so. So that's match 29 done and dusted. Level on points at the top of the table with Manchester City. Their goal difference superior to ours due to the fact that they've scored 3 more goals. We actually have the same defensive record. Chelsea, the only team that are better defensively in the league this season, having conceded just 15 goals from 31, 29 matches. 29 matches at this point. Less than a goal every other game. Or maybe just over a goal every other game. My maths is terrible. Anyway, there we go. That will do us for another episode of The Forest Job. Come back tomorrow when we will be playing against Brentford. I think, yes, Brentford. And hopefully we can take a win into next week, where we will be playing out the final 5 fixtures of the Premier League. Till next time, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.